Good morning, trade pros. Hello, welcome to our morning market update for this Friday, January 31st. Today is the first day, or the last day of the first month of the decade. Did you know that, Jeremy?
No.
No. Me either. Say hi, guys. We're still in the boot camp last day. Hey! Awesome. We're in the boot camp last day. We had a great day yesterday. Not going to tell you how good because it's unbelievable. But today we're going to do it again. There's a saying in the business, you're only good as the last trade and the last day. And the best part about trading is every day is a new opportunity. So whether you did good or whether you did bad the prior day, today's a new day. And as long as you have margin, you have opportunity, and we're going to take advantage. All right, so let's do our morning market update. First and foremost, yesterday there was a press conference from the World Health Organization. There was a ton of volatility around that time. We traded it here in the afternoon in the boot camp. On sim mode, I didn't take advantage of it. It was floating around the room, but a ton of movement throughout the last session. Okay, so here's what they said. The WHO, they said they don't recommend limiting trade and movement due to the China outbreak. All right. They also said that they made a unanimous decision to issue a public health emergency of international concern. Greatest concern is the virus has spread to countries with weaker health systems. This is what some of the things they said were. There was great progress being made in developing a vaccine, however you want to say it, and that kind of gave the market a little bit of a relief rally. And they said they oppose any measures or restrictions to travel to China. Yesterday, also the United States issued an advisory not to travel to China. So other than that, though, the WHO conference was taken as a positive by the market, but we know that infections are spreading, and we're gonna keep tabs on this. Market's bullish. It's been in a bull, so when it's in a really big, strong up market, it's got a tendency to shrug off news that could be worrisome until the point it gets so bad that it just dumps up at once and very strongly. All right. Today is also a historic day. Today, finally, Brexit is happening, Mark.
Yeah.
Here's Mark. You guys know Mark. Ow! Yeah. Today, Brexit's happening.
Once you guys hit the 100% today again.
At midnight, Brussels time, UK will leave the European Union. It's been 3 years since the referendum vote. It feels like it was just yesterday. I remember trading this in the room with the team. All right, a new chapter is ahead for the UK. They have to renegotiate a lot of trade deals. And so while the exit is finally happening, it's a new beginning as well of renegotiation. A lot of uncertainty, but it's finally happened. They've delivered on the promise. So Brexit is happening as of today, midnight, Brussels time. A lot of earnings yesterday. This morning we had ExxonMobil. They came out with $1.33 minus some extraordinary items, 41 cents versus 43 expectation. Revenue surpassed the expected 64 billion by 3 billion, so 67 billion dollars out of ExxonMobil. So they beat earnings. All right, morning Craig, morning Will, morning Pele. Caterpillar also reported. They came out at a total of 263 versus an expectation of $2.37. Revenue dropped slightly. All right, and because of that revenue drop, they're down 2% pre-market. Caterpillar. The one that really beat, that was a strong beat, and that happened yesterday after the bell, was Amazon. Amazon reported $6.47 earnings per share versus $4.04 expected. Right, that's a massive beat. $87.4 billion of revenue on 86 expectation. All right, and very positive results. I think the biggest driver here for the optimism and the excitement, the stock's up 10%. And Amazon now joins the $1 trillion club once again. They're valued over $1 trillion. All right. The biggest driver is they added 150 million Prime members around the world. All right. In one quarter, 150 million new Prime subscribers. So that's exciting news. That's massive growth. And, I think Amazon's going to crack the 2,000 marker. I think it already has actually on pre-market. And Amazon to me still seems like a stock that in the future is going to continue to grow. They have so many different industries they're involved in, and I think it's a fantastic company. Great results as well. Subscription services in line with expectation. Online store sales were a little bit slightly weaker, but not much. Physical store sales came in at 4.36 billion versus 4.04 expected. International sales 23.8 billion versus 20.8 expected. So the real big beat was on international revenue, and they've done, they're up 10% pre-market. So that's really putting some optimism into the stock market. Other key earnings in the market, man, there's so many. Coca-Cola up 3.3% on strong organic sales growth. Let's see what else we have here. UPS down 6.7%. They've guided their profit for the future lower, so that's going to result to selling of the stock, obviously. Visa's down 2.4%, and it seems like the earnings that are doing good are from Amazon. It's a massive company, market mover, and so traders are going to be excited off that news. In today's news, or in today's markets rather, Japan's up 1%, Hong Kong's down 0.5%. China is still closed for their Lunar New Year. They're reopening on Monday. A lot of eyes are on that market for the reopen, because remember, as this coronavirus spread, China hasn't been open, so that market hasn't. Whoever's wanted to sell hasn't had a chance to sell. So I imagine there's a lot of orders waiting there to sell out on this news that they haven't been able to transact yet. So Monday will be a big day for Chinese markets as they reopen. All right, in Europe at midday, London's up 1%, Paris is up 0.8%, Frankfurt's up 0.5%, and the U.S. markets are down across the board 0.7%. NASDAQ, S&P, and the Dow, a lot of volatility. Crude oil for the most part is flat. Gold's flat as well. Bitcoin is also flat, so we're getting some consolidation in other markets. Equities, a lot of volatility overnight. All right, and going into the WHO conference last afternoon. All right, this morning on the calendar, the economic calendar, 9:45, we have Chicago PMI. That used to be a huge market mover. It no longer is, but there could still be some volatility. And top of the hour is the important economic event, consumer sentiment. So at 10 a.m. this morning Eastern time, you're going to see some volatility likely in response to this economic number. All right, so 9:45 Chicago PMI, 10 a.m. consumer sentiment. Mark that on your calendars. 1 p.m. Baker Hughes rig count, so it's going to be the latest look of oil numbers, the U.S., and 3 p.m. farm prices, which I don't know if anyone's going to be at their desk watching that. Okay, that's the day. All right, guys, we had some volatility, some good upside yesterday after the conference. We've given back some of those gains overnight, and remember this: the trend's intact. It's still bullish. Let's have a look at how we go from here. All right, it's Friday, so after this day, we have the weekend. So whatever you do, keep the risk tight, get some profit, get paid, and if you leave this morning 11 a.m., 10:30, whatever it is, it's a good idea. It's a good idea to wrap up this week of volatility and get some rest. All right, so we got for you guys on Monday. We'll be back to our trading floor upstairs. We're wrapping up this boot camp today. We love you guys. Have a fantastic rest of your weekend. And goodbye for the boot camp team. Bye, guys. Bye. Yeah, it's the final hurrah. That was the best one. That was good. That was the most energy. Bye, guys. Take care. Have a great rest of your weekend. Manage your risk. Trade like a trade pro. The green team. The green team says goodbye. The dream green team. Tongue twister. Bye, guys. Take care. Have a good day.